Oh, hello there. It's your man Mastermind. I was like you. I was jamming to our little intro. It was countdown. How you guys doing? It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for the indie show. All things indie. Great show last week. This week, oh man, I'm looking forward to it. But first of all, today is National Registration Day. All right. Do me a favor. Please check your voter status just to make sure that you haven't been kicked off the registration logs. These cats out here tricky. So do me that favor. Go to like USA.gov and go to voter registration and put in your information and then just find out. And that'll make me feel better, that'll make yourself feel better. All right. Can you do that for me? I mean, it is National Registration Day. Might as well party. What else? Today's I got five on it question is it is name your five favorite fictional female characters. All right. I put it out on the Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you mine because my guest, she has to come up with yours. And if you're in the chat, I want to hear yours as well. So I'm just giving you guys enough time to get ready. Okay. All right, cool. Number five, every character Pam Grier ever played in the 70s was the same person. So I'm going to go with her. So Foxy Coffee Brown. All right, all of them. That's my number five. Number four, Uhura from Star Trek and even including Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Number three, Ripley, Sigourney Weaver from Aliens. Number two, Storm from the X-Men comic books, because the movies haven't really done her justice. And my number one fictional female is Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show. Super great, awesome, best TV mom out there. All right, y'all. It's the Indie Show. All things indie. Let's go.
Hey yo, that time, man. The indie show. My main man, Mastrmynd.
The indie show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by Mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we indie, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we indie, ain't no canceling this. And I'm gone.
The indie show with Mastrmynd.
Hey, one time for your mind, two times to move your spine. Is the hip hop and show stopping, fat phone dropping, master of the wheels of steel. It's your man Mastrmynd, and I like to welcome each and every one of you to the Indie Show, All Things Indie. Put your hands together. Give yourself a round of applause. Go ahead. Do it. Yeah, so we're going to have ourselves a great day today. It's me flying solo. I got my man JS1 in the background. You won't hear him, but he'll play all the sound effects that I need to get through this show. And I also just want to say this part of the show is called Hello Neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello Neighbor is where I like to kick shouts and say hello to a bunch of people that's out there. First of all, I have to shout out three important people right now because big things about to happen for them. Let me see. Right now, if these three people tune in today and participate, they're going to become indie insiders. That means they're going to be platinum level fans. So shout outs to Love Diva, Jay Kells, and Heath Gunn out there. So today's y'all day. You hit platinum status. Good stuff happens to people who are in my indie insiders. And as you can see, Heath Gunn is already showing out in the building. So, sir, you are locked in. Thank you so much for participating. There we go. You are official like a whistle, my man. Thank you so much. Let me see. I want to say hello. Shout outs to my man Jay Sean Durham. He was on the show last week, and it was a great show. Speaking of Sean Durham, let's go ahead with the next segment I like to call Previously On. Oh yeah, you got to love it. Today's going to be one of those type of days, which is cool. I roll with the punches. Anyway, previously on, we had Sean Durham, writer, actor, host. He does so many things, and you may remember him if you watch the show Ready to Love. It's on the OWN network. He was on the DC season, and he was just telling us all about the. We didn't even really get to all the behind the scenes stuff, but he did tell y'all don't do these reality shows, especially Ready to Love, because it is poorly produced. They don't give you any money, and it's just look. I don't want to spoil it for you. I want you to go back and watch it. It is episode 2 of season 3 of the indie show, All Things Indie. All right. So today's guest, I'm very happy to announce that today's guest is sitting in my green room right now, and we go way back, but I don't know. She's just cool people. Look. This week's guest is Stace Middlebrooks. She is the Chief Empowerment Officer of Purpose Powered Coaching and Consulting. My bad. She helps heart-centered, spiritually grounded women leaders, especially Black women leaders, live and lead with purpose and power. What does that mean? We're going to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for tonight's guest. And she's going to be my co-host. Going through it all, we're gonna have fun together. The one and only Stace Middlebrooks.
Hey.
How are you doing, love?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I keep waiting for special effects and sound effects and everything, and it's throwing me off. All right.
We can do them ourselves.
Not only are you gonna be my guest, you're gonna be like my co-host. We're gonna get through this thing together, all right?
Show you right.
Sit back, relax. If you got something to drink, salute. And we'll get through this. Oh, snap. Look who it is. It is the one and only. It is the diva. She says, hello.
Is that my Carmen? Hello, beauty.
It is her. Yes, it is.
Ah.
And let me see. Somebody else is already. Look, these people coming out for you. Number one mom camp says, yeah, Stacy.
Hey, number one mom camp.
So this is what we're going to do. The name of this next segment is called Elevator Pitch.
Oh, Lord. I wasn't good at that in corporate.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Oh, that's Alyssa.
Hello, Alyssa. All right. So in elevator pitch, you have a certain amount of time to pitch yourself. All right. And it's going to be based upon the roll of a die. All right. So if you roll a 1, you get 10 seconds. If you roll a 6, you get 60 seconds. We've had people do an amazing 10-second pitch, and I've had people with 60 seconds just bomb. No pressure. I just wanted to put that out there. Shout outs to BKM Brooks out there.
That's my hubby.
Hey, what it do? Welcome to the show. Hello, Mom Camp. I see you. All right, so we have rolled a 5. So that means you have 50 seconds to tell me all about yourself and make it good, because if it's terrible, I'm just going to go ahead and just end the show right now. All right.
We might be ending early. I told you I wasn't good at this in corporate. So now I got to figure this out.
Boy, do you have my 50 seconds? Yeah, look at that. On point. That's what I'm talking about. World's best producer. We're doing 50 seconds. I don't see anything.
I'm going to set my timer. You want me to set my timer?
You got to get your mind right. Everybody's tuning in. Everybody's showing love on my phone. My phone is blowing up. Thank you so much. We got technical difficulties today. All right, I'm gonna give you 50 seconds. I'm probably Siri. Siri, 50-second timer. All right, go.
Hello, I am Stace Middlebrooks. If you're anything like me, you're going to be able to relate to this story. I checked all the boxes because you know what? That's what I was taught to do. Grow up, get an education, have a great job, get a house, get a car, do all the things. And I did. I had an amazing corporate career. And secretly, I was suffering. I felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest every single day. I had to pull into that place because to me, it quite honestly felt like a corporate plantation. Yep, I said it, a corporate plantation. I knew I was not in my most authentic space. I felt powerless, even though I had authority, and it was soul sucking. Wear your hair this way, dress this way, say this, say that. I got myself free on an island in Hawaii, and now I know how to live my life from the most authentic space with purpose, with grace, fun, and I do it from my own space of power. So that's my pitch.
I let it ride because I was enjoying it. I was like, okay, then tell it. So congratulations. Yes, bravo. You survived. We move on to the next round.
Woo! Thank you, Lord.
And the next round is one of my personal favorites. The next one is called New Phone, Who This?
New phone,
Oh,
who this? New phone, who this?
In New Phone, Who This? I'm going to ask you a series of questions, all right? And I
hmm
just need you to ask them honestly and keep it 100, all right?
for sure.
The show. And Carmen Cedar said she just loved your elevator pitch.
I just love her. That's my girl.
Yeah, yeah. I like her too. She's awesome.
Yeah, right?
Oh, BKM Brooks says you did that. Okay,
I
then.
did
Look at
that.
the point.
I'm
All right.
trying, baby. I'm trying.
All right. So, JS, roll with me. I'm going to ask 2 questions and then we can start playing the preloaded questions. All right. Here are the first 2 questions that I want to ask you in New Phone, Who This? Pay attention. Number 1, which sisterhood would you like to be a part of? All right. The Dora Milaje, B, Girlfriends, C, that crew from the Woman King, or D, Living Single.
um, I'm gonna go with that crew from the Woman King. Even though I have not
Oh,
seen it yet. Those look like some sisters I want to be sisters with.
I hear you. Okay, then. That's a good one. I got you. All right. Second question. We hanging out. We all hanging out, and someone says, "Hey, what about karaoke? What are your 2 go-to songs to perform?" And people in the audience, you can answer that question too. All right. This
Um,
this is this is an interactive show. What drives me is when the audience participates because I get energy from y'all. All right. Let's go.
okay. Let me see. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with Tamia's sandwich and a soda.
Oh, dang. Okay.
And something Beyonce, Crazy in Love or Partition.
All right. I can deal with that. So Mom Camp says naturally mine. That
Not
is
the I'll be
her go-to
sure.
song.
What?
Okay, okay, then see that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the participation. Let's go. All right. So JS1, let's go. What we got? What's our third one? Talk to me.
Ooh,
Yes. How do you like your grits? Cheese, sugar, salt and pepper, or butter?
look here. I'm regular black, so I don't do all that fancy stuff with the sugar and all that. So can I have a combination? Like I want salt, pepper, and butter.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
sound
Salt, pepper,
smoking
and butter.
coffee. Look, this is driving me wild. Of all the days for this stuff to be going crazy, but yes, you get dings, you get claps. Yes. Let me see.
Wait. And here's for extra points. You gotta eat it with a strip of bacon. Like forget your fork, your spoon, whatever you use. Get that strip of bacon and scoop it. Like
Oh, so you got you a
I'm
hard
telling you,
fry. You got your crunchy bacon.
it's
Okay,
gonna
then
change
that's how
your
y'all doing it
life.
in Buffalo.
That's how we do it wherever I go.
Ah, okay then. Terry Williams, she's out there. Hello, Terry. She
Hey,
said
Terry T.
cheese.
I'll allow some cheese. Okay, every now and then
I'm
I'll allow
down
some
with
cheese.
everything except the sugar. You had me at
Yeah,
no sugar, so I'm happy
no
about that.
sugar. No,
I'm
we're not
going
having
back
cream
to
of wheat and oatmeal, and that's not.
exactly.
That's not this. We want grits.
Exactly. So he's going back to the karaoke. He says endless love and ascension. Those are
Okay,
his
wait. I got a
those are his
question
go-to
about
songs.
that. For endless love, do you sing both parts in your own voice, or are you singing them just like how does that work when it's a two-person song? I'm interested and curious. I might try it
Heath, go ahead and
one day.
answer her questions. While you're answering the question, go ahead. Yeah, put that back up there. What is the next one? What's your
Oh,
favorite pie? I'm gonna need you to
sweet
fix that
potato,
pecan
baby.
for me, dog. Pecan, sweet potato, pumpkin, and Dutch apple.
Okay, first of all, who decided that it was going to be Peacon? Who decided that?
Look, look, that was supposed to get fixed last week. All right.
Oh, that's funny. But it is not my choice. Uh, sweet potato, sweet potato pie. Gotta have a sweet potato
Look at
pie.
that sweet potato
Sweet
and the
potato
grits. That's
pie.
what I'm talking about.
I told you I'm
That's
regular
that,
black. That's what we
that's
do.
high
Sweet potato
quality
pie.
one right there. That's a high quality one right there. Look, so just to answer your question, Heath says he can do both, but his wife does Diana. All right,
I like it. I like it.
Mr. Brooks, he likes sweet potato as well. Good man,
I
good
cook it
man.
up on Thanksgiving for him.
Hey, you put the pecans on it?
No,
Yeah, try that.
no,
I yeah,
no.
yeah. Look,
I mean,
you
I've
can
had
do
that when I was out and being gourmet, but like, no, at
uh-huh.
home, no, we just sweet potato. That's what we do.
Oh, dude, I had to experiment when I made mine. I was just like, okay, then I did it with the half pecan on top, and then
Oh,
sometimes with the chopped up pecans inside.
okay then. You fancy.
Yeah. All right. Next question, sir. We're getting to know you. You're hosting game night. What two games are we definitely playing?
Um, I like to talk a lot of smack when I'm playing games. So spades, yes, we're doing
Spades. You done
that.
made JS1 very happy with that one.
We're doing that. We gotta have spades.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Normally I would say taboo, but since I'm kind of known as the taboo champ because I just don't lose, it's not really fun so much anymore. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Uh,
So I'm gonna go with something I'm not so
Lord,
good at, like
woo,
Pictionary. I can't draw to
Pictionary.
save my life.
Dude, you
Go with
talking you talking big
Pictionary.
noise with this taboo.
Look, you better ask somebody. Me and Taboo, we friends.
Does it matter who's on your team?
No, it never matters. I win. I take that back. No, no, no. I take that back. It does matter because sometimes people don't understand what words mean and they will jack you up. They'll just
I
mess
got you.
up because you're like, no, that's not the word. Well, I thought it meant that. That's not at all what we're talking about. So, yeah, it does matter. You got to have people who understand what all the words on the cards mean so they can understand the clues and not guess
Mhm.
out stuff that don't make no sense. Like, it's supposed to be rain and they're talking about, boxes. Or like, who? What are you talking about? What game are you playing? Where it matters. Yeah.
Taboo. 3 seasons of this show, Taboo is one of our favorites, and Spades is
Mm,
getting up there. All right.
Newlywed
So
game.
let me
If
just
I
go
have a
back.
third,
Mom
let's
Camp has
play the
been
newlywed
talking.
game.
Mom Camp said, we Northerners don't eat that topping on pie, just filling in crust. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
Alyssa.
Go
That's
ahead,
true.
Northside. But then she says her game is Scrabble and Monopoly. All right. We can get into some Monopoly. That's what we do.
Yeah, I do
Mr.
like
Brooks is out
Monopoly.
here talking about spades.
That's right.
Yeah,
Bam,
you
bam,
better
bam.
not lose me 3 books, dog. That's all I'm saying. Because
Mm-mm,
we're not
mm-mm.
gonna be happy.
Running
In the
Boston's on
building,
them.
Jay Kales, what it do? Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Kales, it's official. You're in the insider. That's 3 weeks in a row. Thank you, sir. All right. Next question. What's the first song on your groove session mixtape to set the mood?
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Say what?
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yes, you can.
I set many moves. So when you say groove session, what's
I mean,
groove?
yeah, groove session.
Oh, you talk. Oh, like doing a grown up. Um,
Yeah. I can hear she's laughing in the background. I can hear laughter.
um,
doing, doing the
that's a
doing the
good
grown up
question.
Steve.
The grown up.
Me?
You know what? I don't know about a particular song, but
Uh-huh.
you throw on some D'Angelo, some Maxwell, some Kim. Um, oh, my girl Algebra, she got some stuff. I like
You gonna
Algebra.
give me a whole mixtape? I just needed one song, but hey, that's cool.
I don't know, like I don't have a song. It's something from those
We just having a
artists.
therapy session. It's just me and you. That's it's just we just
Yeah,
talking.
just
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
yeah.
people in the background, like Mom Camp, who said "Moments in Love." You know, she didn't hear none of this conversation that we're talking about. Mr.
Oh
Brooks,
yeah.
he said the OJs. We need to go play the whole OJs, dog. I mean, we just gonna put
No,
OJs.
no.
Hey
You know
Siri,
what it
play
is?
OJ.
And no, it's gonna be last night. Me and my woman, we cried together. Yeah, that's gonna be the OJ's one.
Nah, it's gonna be the OJ song. We got Sam with "Submerged" by Maxwell, and
That's good.
Jay Kells is in the building with "Don't Be Afraid" by Aaron Hall.
That's good.
All right. So let me see. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, then. All right. So cool.
Oh wait,
Next
wait. I
question.
got one song. I got a song. I got a song. Shantae Moore. I don't know the correct name of it, but the one where she says, "Baby, can I touch your body?" That one. Yeah.
So if you need a mixtape made, just go to Stacy. Not only does she do consulting, she
I
makes
got
mixtapes
you.
for y'all.
I got
Stacy
you.
Middlebrooks mix CDs. The
That's
groove
right.
session. All right. And
DJ
yes, ma'am,
Stacey.
we know it's Art of Noise. For those that didn't know, Moments in Love, Art of Noise. We got it. That was mine on my first episode. I said Art of Noise. All right. Cool. Do we have any more JS1? I feel like I'm missing one. Go move on to the next. Ah, yes. Hollywood just greenlit a movie about you, Stacy. What actor should play you?
Well, for the forehead, let's see if Sade could show up and act. We'll see about
Hey,
that. Um,
you didn't even have to think about it. So you've been thinking about
well,
Sade for a long time, huh?
I'm working with it. So, she's the only one I know that got it like that. But you know what? Uh, I don't
Charlene.
know. I know, right? I
But
don't
Mom Camp,
know.
I was thinking the same thing. No, Mom Camp said Tisha
I'm
Campbell.
gonna say no, no,
Why?
no. Love Miss Campbell, but no.
You
Um.
don't like the little shaved head thing she got going on?
Oh no, I think it's cool. No, that's straight. That's
Okay.
cool.
But she's
Um.
just not the one for you.
She's not the one. She's not the one. Uh-uh.
What
I
about old Tisha Campbell when she was on Martin, not new Tisha Campbell?
no, no Tishas.
Okay. That's, hey,
No,
I got you.
no.
I understand.
I
Look,
think about that.
all
An
right.
actor.
I don't know if I have any more questions from JS1, but I have two more myself. All right. So here we go. Ah, you're cutting
Oh,
cords. Which streaming service has to go? Netflix, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, or Amazon Prime?
Disney.
Disney has to go? You don't like none of the Marvel stuff?
I mean, yeah, but if somebody gotta go, it's yeah, it's gonna be
Okay, so
Disney.
you up there representing with Hulu. I got you. That's cool. I got you.
Look, I get it free with my phone service, so I'm gonna keep. Plus, I think it's something on there. Like I don't know. I watch a lot of shows, and I never know what streaming service they come on. But I
You got
know
all
I don't look at anything on Disney.
that. Okay, cool. Well, Mr. Brooks, I'm gonna need you to answer. This is we participate. We need to know what actress should play your wife. Don't be quiet, man. Come on. It's a family
He know he
show.
better not say Tisha.
Look, so we got a consensus. Terry Williams says, "Yep, Tisha Campbell," and
These
this
people
fool
don't know
Sam
me.
said, "Tisha Campbell be rocking that Jermaine Jackson haircut." God damn. This this fool said. Plus, he said Trisha. All right, so all right. Next question. A genie grants you one wish. All right. He
Mm,
says that he will give the Buffalo Bills 3 championship seasons in a row if you decide to stop being a fan. No support, no watching, nothing forever. Are you taking
ooh,
the deal?
ooh. As an only child, I'm selfish, and so I want to do what I want to do. But I do love my team. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm taking the deal. I'll take it. I do not have
Wow,
to
you're a
actively
sacrifice.
support another team, though, right?
So what?
I don't have to actively support another team. I just can't like support them.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. As long as you ain't trying to put me in somebody
Wow,
else's
that is
jersey,
awesome. That says a lot about
I,
you. That's look at that.
I got
Anyway,
to get my
I
team
think
in it.
Mom Camp was like, absolutely not. Well, you took the deal. All right.
I
Last
took
but
the
not least,
deal.
35 years ago today, A Different World came out on NBC.
Oh
Who
wow,
was your favorite character, and did this show have an effect on your choice of colleges?
wow, 35 years ago. Um, I think they're all my favorite characters. So that's really hard. They're all my favorite character because I
I
see
know you're not about to give me no political answer.
nah, no, they're all my favorite. I see myself reflected in each one of them. Um, and that did affect a whole lot because Hillman, fictional Hillman,
Yeah.
that's where like I learned about college life. I was going to Spelman. And so to know that this is like the fictitious version of Spelman Morehouse kind of thing, oh yeah, I was bought in completely. Um, I did not expect though that when I got to Hillman, when I got to Spelman,
You went to Hillman.
I went to Hillman. I'm a Hillman grad. Um, I did not know that I would actually meet a lot of Whitleys. I did not know.
Really?
I was like, oh, this is for real? That people really act like this. There are some people who are exactly like that character. Huh. That was wild to me, like coming from Buffalo, New York. You don't see black people you didn't used to see a lot of black people who came from wealth and who lived
Yeah.
that way and spoke that way and like that was wild. I was like, nah, she from this can't be her. But yeah, those girls would be in class raising their hand, walking around with their stuff, and I was like, oh, it's a real thing. I was not prepared for that, not at all. But it did have a profound effect on me because I was not a fan of going to Spelman. I had never really like that was I thought I was going to University of Hawaii. So I was like,
Really?
you're sending me to a black college. What's that? And why? Why am I doing that? But yeah, that's where I knew I was going. But seeing that show, it really endeared the whole idea of an HBCU to me. And I fell in love with college before I even got there.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Hey, people in the chat room, if you watched A Different World, I want to know who your favorite characters are. You did a fantastic job with New Phone Who This. I appreciate it. I didn't even expect the stories that I got from it, and that is awesome. Hey, JKL says his favorite character. This is about to be stupid. His favorite character is Julian because he got done wrong by Whitley. What? That's your favorite? All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was New Phone Who This. Now it's everyone's favorite segment. I like to call this segment We'll Be the Judge of That.
Court is now in session.
All right, and we'll be the judge of that. We have three indie artists. We're going to showcase them today. Each artist is going to get a mini interview and then introduce their song or music video to the world. After all three people have been presented, it is up to us to critique and then vote. I have a website where you'll go to and vote. But right now, let's enjoy the music. And the first person that me and Stacy were going to meet, it is Carol Lee Rainey. Carol Lee, hello.
Hello.
How you doing today, love?
I'm doing good. And how are you?
I'm pretty good. Welcome to the Indie Show. So tell me a little bit about yourself. First of all, where are you from? Where are we right now?
We are in New York, north of the city.
I got you. Okay, then we got Baltimore. We got Baltimore running the boards. We got Buffalo as my guest, and we got New York, where Carol Lee is. I got you. I got you. So, how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing it about 5 years.
So, what made you decide? So, today is the day I'm gonna start singing.
Oh, okay. So I was a painter, and but I stopped painting for a while. It wasn't really calling to me in a way that I had to wake up and do it every day. So I didn't know what I was going to be when I grew up. So I went to a concert and saw a singer-songwriter. And she was so amazing. She just moved my soul so much that I went home and sat in front of the piano and the guitar, and I started working on songs like 12 hours a day. And I thought, oh my God, I just have to spend the whole rest of my life doing this.
So, are you self-taught, or did you already know how to play the piano and the guitar?
No, I'm self-taught.
Really? Okay, so you started teaching yourself at that point when you decided to transition from being an artist, or were you already self-taught?
Well, I hadn't played in a long time. Going to that concert completely reinvigorated me and got me going again. But I could play a little bit. I could play some chords on the piano and a couple of chords on the guitar. But when I would hear melodies in my head, I would just play them on the guitar. I mean, I would just find the melodies that I heard in my head. And that's how I did it.
Okay. So who are some people? Give us an example about your style. Who is similar style as someone that you look to when you're doing your music?
Well, the gals music concert that I went to was Brandy Carlisle, and so I like her music a lot. I like I just like so many different people. I like folk and rhythm and blues and jazz. I mean, just a whole eclectic mess. You know, it's like
So, do you have any
if
new
you were having
music?
a stew for dinner, you would
Yeah.
see parts of my music influences in every vegetable in that stew.
Oh, I can dig it. I like to eat. So, do you have new music coming out?
I have a new single out right now. It's called King and Queen, and real excited. It's got almost 200,000 views on YouTube.
All right. Well, that was a great way to introduce the song. Ladies and gentlemen, this is King and Queen. I'm out here talking. I forgot my mic was muted. Hey, okay, let's do this again. And take two. Hey, that was Carolee Rainey with King and Queen. Yes. Yes, I'm unmuted. I know. I understood. So, um, Stacy, I'm gonna let you go first. What did you think of King and Queen?
You know what? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Carol Lee, what I really picked up on in your song is passion. Like I could tell that you have a lot of passion for what you're singing. Every word was true for you. And I like the melody. It it was folksy, um, but kind of like new age at the same time. It was a nice feel. It was good. I like it. And woman, you are self-taught. I'm impressed. I am impressed.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
that music is very to be self-taught. I'm just like I'm very impressed. The whole time I'm listening to it, I was like, this is the type of music I hear when I'm watching anything on the CW. It was just like that's the vibe that I'm getting. And I was just like, okay, TV soundtrack music, laid back, whatever type stuff. I was just like, I can dig this. Now the people in
Yeah.
the chat room, Terry Williams says, Carol Lee got me all in my feelings. Jay Kells is he says real Janice Joplin vibe. I'm thinking you got finger snaps from DJ Two Fingers. And Jordan says perfect timing. The Heath Gunn says it's a unique sound. And then JS1 was like, she can actually sing. Damn, I like the vibe.
Uh,
This is smoke weed and do puzzles music. All right, you impressed some folks. So if people want to check you out, how can they check you out?
okay, so you can check out the video on YouTube under Carolee Rainey, King and Queen on YouTube, and then you can check out my Spotify, Carolee Rainey Tunes, like Tunes.
Yeah.
And it's Carolee Rainey Tunes across the board. My Facebook, my Spotify, my Instagram, and my web address is caroleerainey.com, caroleeraineytunes.com.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You can sit back in the green room and watch it, or watch us on YouTube at bbclife.com. Cross your fingers. People, if you like it, make sure you vote for it at the end of the show. If you are, the way this works, if an artist makes it 3 weeks in a row as number one, they get a whole episode built around them to get to be my guest host for a future episode. All right.
Wow,
So
that's awesome.
I love hanging out with you. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. All right. Thank you so much, Carolee.
Oh, wow. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Don't be a stranger.
I'll work
All
on
right,
it.
folks. For sure. All right. That was Carolee from New York. Our next person, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the lovely lady, K. Victoria.
Hey,
Hey, Victoria.
how y'all doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Look, I feel like I got to look at your video like this. I was like, hey.
Is it upside down? What's going
No,
on?
no. I'm happy. I can live with this. This is nice. This is good.
Oh, okay. Let me know, cause.
All right. So where are you broadcasting from right now? Where are you?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Shout
At
out
the
to
moment.
LA.
Yes.
At the moment, where are you from?
I'm from originally St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, but I currently live in Los Angeles. So
Go ahead, Virgin Islands.
this is
I see
home
you.
for now. Yep.
All right. So tell us the story. How long have you been in music?
Basically, music has always been a part of my life. Like, I've always been a creative person, and I've been writing music since as long as I can remember. It's just been like a childhood, like, hobby. So, I would say like my whole life.
So tell me about your career. How did it get started when you said it's time for me to go professional? I want to have a professional music career. What was that step like, that process like?
I just always felt I had it in me, like I had what it takes to be a performer. I started doing ballet, tap, and jazz, dancing growing up. So I had experience on stage, and then like I just started singing, and my voice developed like in high school. And so when I realized that I had like what it takes to be a vocalist, then I started writing, and like my pen, I felt like I came up with really creative concepts, like as far as songs. And so the rest was just to like put it out and see how people respond. And I got a lot of love from like my school, my community, that sort of thing. And from then it developed from there.
All right. Have you been doing any shows and opening up for any large acts?
I opened up for Wyclef Jean. I opened up for Maxi Priest, also Lady Saw it was in Orlando. One was in St. Thomas. I also like just recently performed in Toronto, Canada for the TIFF events. I did the Hollywood North Gala and the Young Filmmakers Ball. So that was like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I've been performing.
Do you have an album out or coming out?
Well, right now I actually have a single out. I already have a single that has been released like about a month ago called Visions When I Think of You. And this song I just released, it was like a worldwide performance premiere at the Young Filmmakers Ball in Toronto. It's called DJ My Body. And so that's the single that's out right now for the world to hear.
Okay, and I think that is the single that we're going to be playing today. So go ahead and introduce this song to the world.
All right, everybody. So this song is called DJ My Body. It's basically a hot record that you could play in the club and with your significant other. So check it out.
Turn the lights off, turn the music on. I want to hear, but I don't want to know where you are. You make me beg for it, cause you know what I'm craving. My body's a haven in this love. I've been searching for it all night. In the wee hours of the dawn, and it feels right, cause you're playing all the ringtones. Oh, you know just what to do to get me in the mood. DJ my body. stoning me and calling me like,
Woo!
Here we go. Here we go. Look,
Yes.
DJ Two Fingers. I left it on the screen. He said it's a vibe. All
That's
right.
Right?
what's up. Appreciate you.
He's gun of the guns. He says, love this great vibe, rave club anywhere. All right. I think
Mm-hmm.
Jordan was trying to say in vogue. He was getting the in vogue feel from this. I hope that's what he was saying. And JKL says this has that new Beyonce and Drake projects vibe right on time. All
Ooh,
right. Yeah,
that's
this is very clubbish. It's like this is definitely one of those things when you walk into the club, you got your drink. This is say, yo, let's go ahead and get on the dance floor. Let's go.
that's
Look,
the energy we was looking for, you know.
okay,
Just
okay. Now,
yeah.
JS1, my producer, he is former rapper. He is a producer as well. So, unfortunately, we having some technical difficulties. So he couldn't tell you this on the mic, but he says the production is off. The vocals are dope. I love her voice. Fire the producer. No disrespect.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take the compliment.
Take the
I definitely
compliment.
would
Yeah.
take the compliment. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And because if he says he likes an artist, he likes an artist. He does not do no BS. He keeps it
Yeah, let's
100, as you can
definitely
see.
link up. I will share my Instagram and we can connect. Like that'd be awesome. So
That's
cool.
what's up. Let me see. Oh, I got you. I got you. So Jordan says I could holler at a chick to this, and he was just like,
Yeah.
he was like, you
Hmm.
can Vogue dance to this song.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
a real vibes. I
It is
agree.
definitely a vibe. All right, Miss Lady Stacy, what you thinking?
Listen, I'm feeling all of
Listen.
this. All of this. I when you said this like club in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm at the rooftop party in Vegas. The lights are going, drinks are flowing, everybody's got a good vibe, they're having a good time. It's got that little sexy like thing to it. Little flirtatious, not like up in your face, like, come talk to me, boy. Like it's like,
Right.
yeah, it's leaving something where you're like, oh, I'm curious. I wanna know more. I really like I know somebody put in there it's like Beyonce Drake kind of thing. I think I mean I could hear that and I could see why somebody would say that. Like I think you are stepping into a real opportunity with your own kind of sound. Like this is because I get the island kind of feel, I get the like electric dance kind of feel, I get like a whole lot of different like pieces of different genres that you are just like making your own. And yeah, I mean your vocals. I mean, come on, they say your vocals are dope. It's yeah, it's a whole K Victoria vibe. You got your own thing.
I definitely feel that. Like I like that a whole lot. I'm a roll with that.
She said she gonna
Yes.
roll with K Victoria is in the
Yeah.
building. K Victoria, tell them how they can get in contact with you.
You
And do
can
you have
find me on
any
Insta.
shows coming up?
Oh yeah. So we're basically working that out right now, planning my show schedule for the rest of the year and next year. So if you follow me on Instagram at I am K Victoria, I'll have all the updates for that. In terms of my show schedule, just gotta, sign the dotted line, get everything cleared away first. And also facebook.com/kvictoriamusic, and also my website www.imkvictoria.com.
All right. Thank you so much. Fingers crossed.
Thank
Let's
you.
see if we can get you back next week.
Thank you.
We got a lot of comments. Let's see if these people are going to vote. All right. You don't be a stranger to K Victoria. All right. You're always welcome on the show. Hang out. All right.
Thank you.
No,
You
for
guys have
sure.
a
For
good
sure.
one. Bye.
All right. All right. Okay. So we've seen Carolee, and then there was K Victoria.
So different.
I was trying to stall for some time because our current winner, Young Fall, is not in the green room. I've sent my information out. Everybody got the same link. So the quote unquote champion is not here. I've always, it's an open door. Every artist gets the opportunity to talk, promote themselves before we show the video. I can only do what I can do. If an artist wins 3 weeks in a row, they get to be a guest co-host. All right. So what we're going to do is play Young Fall's video. It's called Sex Symbol. And after this, we're going to do the voting. Hold on. Oh, dang. Okay. JS1 says, I'm so mad my PC is acting up. I really want to talk my ish. I bet that was going to be comedy. All right. And for that last video, because I didn't say it, Terry Williams agrees with Stacy. She says, I was on the rooftop in Vegas. K Victoria with the hand claps. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our third artist. Sex Symbol by Young Fall. Young Fall is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. All right. I'm just giving context. Let's go.
Look into my eyes, baby. Don't smile, baby. Oh, this our time to lay down and we just grind, baby. I don't want no sound, baby. Another round, crazy. Oh, it's our time. I slow down and take my time, baby. You say, let's see me, love. There's nothing up in my cup. You said you like it, you real excited to see me up in this club. My dad ain't raised no thug. We dance to the beat we love. I'm real excited to get excited. I'm a ritual sex symbol. They don't wanna see us booed up like I do. I can't be with no one who ain't telling the truth. I never let you on cause I already knew you was fucking with someone who already had the view. I can't promise you I won't fall back. I can only promise you dinner. So let's smoke fucking pass. Now let's get high, baby. Let's just fly, baby. It's our time to lay down and take my time. Tonight is our night, baby. We move around, so we get high till we fly and fuck around. Tonight is our night, another round. Tonight's a night, another round, baby. Round, baby, down, baby. Another round, baby. It's our time to get high and take my time, baby. You say, let's see me, love. There's nothing up in my cup. You said you like it, you real excited to see you up in this club. I'm here. That ain't raised no thug. We dancing the beat we love. I'm real excited to get excited. I'm a real true sex symbol. You said, let's see me, love. See me, there's nothing up in my cup. You said you like it, you real excited to see me up in this club. My daddy ain't raised no thug. We dancing the beat we love. I'm real excited to get excited. I'm a real true sex symbol. Hey, my daddy ain't raised no thug. Yeah, we dancing the beat we love. My daddy ain't raised no thug. We dancing the beat we love. Daddy ain't raised no thug. We dancing the beat we love. I'm real excited to get inside. I'm a real true sex symbol. Love you too.
Okay, KK. That was Young Fall from Baton Rouge. All right. All right. So Terry Williams is like, okay. Jordan out here. He says this rides. Let me see, get that right. J. Kells is like, I like it, but it's a lot of words in this song. Is that a thing? Oh, Jordan really likes this song. He said this could get some radio play. DJ Two Fingers, he's like, it's a no for me, dog.
Oh,
And now he's laughing at what J. Kell says. Mom Camp, she's keeping it 100, and that's what I need y'all to do. Keep it 100. You know, these people, the indie artists, we need constructive criticism. All right, don't lie. Tell them how you really feel. It's all right. This is a safe space. We here to build them up for when they get to the next level and in all the music magazines and on TV. If they can't survive this, well then they just got to get out the business already. All right. Mom Camp says, not feeling this one. I'm old. Don't want all that cussing. Leave something to my imagination. Oh. Hey, Mom. Okay, if he didn't cuss, what did you think about this? If he made an edited version, what
the
do you
Walmart
think?
version.
I'll wait for your commentary. Let me see. JS1 said, I'm a J. Kells. It does have a lot of words. And Mr. Brooks, he says all production. All production. So you didn't like none of the singing, you didn't like the high note, nothing.
The high notes.
I'm just saying. All right. So Stacy. All right.
Yes.
Look, you are one of my favorite guests when it comes to critiques. You so if you've been keeping it 100, I just like the way that you have been talking to these people and breaking down these songs. And not everyone can do that. And so I really appreciate it. It's refreshing, and I'm having a good time with you.
Likewise. Okay, let's break this one down.
Okay,
what's his name? Young fella, young fall.
Young Fall from Back
Young
in the
Fall.
Movies.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised by the chord change in him hitting some new notes. That was good. That was good. I do agree that there were a lot of words strung together. I think there's an opportunity for more diction because I was going to ask you, what in the world is a retrosexual? What the hell is a retrosexual? But then when I heard him
I don't know
say
what they're doing in Baton Rouge. Hey,
look, I don't know, but I heard him
defend himself.
I know, but I heard it like a lot more because he kept saying it, and I said, "Oh, he's saying he's a real, true sex symbol." Oh, real, true sex symbol. I was like, "Oh, that sounded like retrosexual." So there might be an opportunity for some diction and enunciation. I'm pleasantly surprised. It is an actual song. There is a verse, a bridge, a chorus, a refrain. He is trying to tell a story. I think look, I'm not opposed to cussing. I like it, quite honestly. It's cool with me. But I think it was extraneous in this song. Like, I don't even think you needed it. I think that actually, to me, takes away from it. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, the way he's using like the cuss words, like, whatever. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I'm pro cussing. I like Trick Daddy and Luke and all that. That's what I grew up on. So I'm not offended by that. But I think this young fella, young Fall, has he has some opportunities. He got some potential here, and he could do some things. He could do some things, but I think get him with some artist development because he sounds like he doesn't quite know who he is as an artist yet. So he can really anchor into that and like, bam, this is who I am. Are you hardcore, like, come here, girl, let me give it to you? Like, are you that? Or are you R&B smooth out? Like, what you doing? And it's okay if you're both, but like, make it clear. The cussing just kind of came in out of nowhere. I was like, yo, what's that? That just kind of, it didn't really get me with that. But like, I'm good with the song. Would I push play on it again? I might, but he has some opportunities to improve some things. I like it though. It's cool.
All right, I appreciate it. You went deep on that one. Look, you've seen and heard the three artists. You got Carol Lee Rainey, you got K Victoria, and young, I was about to say fella, young Fall. All right. Before I read and show y'all the rest of these comments, this is how you vote. All right. If you need to write it down, we made it simple. Go to vote.theindieshow.co. I'm going to put this on the screen. I really need y'all to participate. All right. Because this is how we make our, well, I'm about to say make our money. We don't make no money. Look, this is how the artists move on to the next level. I need y'all to vote. Vote.theindieshow.co. Don't put an M on there. .co. All right. So I'll tell y'all that again later, but please vote. You're going to have until, I don't know. I might keep it until midnight. All right. So midnight tonight, y'all have to vote for your favorite artist. We'll see who comes back. Is it going to be Young Fall for his second time in a row? We're about to see. All right. So comments. So people are laughing. JS1 says, laughing, she called him young fella, and then the chain is off the chain. I was trying not to laugh while you were giving your critiques, but I was losing my mind. JKL says young fella Fall, all the words, he has them all. This dude right here. Two Fingers is laughing, and Gun, he says, I didn't know what he said. So thank you for breaking it down. Jordan, he agrees with you. All right. So bravo. DJ Two Fingers says extraneous is a good way to explain it. And JS1, I guess he was looking at this dude said, dude looks non-gendered. All right. This is what the chat room is talking about. Extraneous word of the day by what you call it, by Jordan. Sam says a Myro Chunkle moment, my rich uncle. And I don't know. Oh, and Jay Kell says he is pro cussing. So he is pro cussing in the songs. And Two Fingers says he does have potential. That song ain't it though. All right, they keep it at 100. I love it. Jordan says the song could go hard on a remix. All right.
Ooh, I can see that. Yeah.
Vote, vote, vote. Everybody. Oh, big shout out to Jazzy. Jazzy's in the building and she's voted already. Thank y'all so much. So I'm putting up again. The vote is vote.theindieshow.co. All right. So while y'all voting, stick around because we're about to interview Stacy, and then after that we're gonna play Mastrmynd Games because September is all about the survey says Mastrmynd Games. So let's see if she can beat Mastrmynd. No one else has, so I'm feeling good about myself. So JS1, that's my intro for our interview.
I can't believe that it's finally me and you and you and me, just us.
Yeah. All right. So here we are. No, that's not it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is me and Stacy. This is one-on-one with Stace Middlebrooks. We've been talking all day throughout the show, getting to know you. So this is what we focus. It's just all about me and you, one-on-one, getting to know who you are. So before the show started, one of the main reasons I wanted to interview you is because I was like, Stacy wrote a book? I was like, yo, I need to holler at her. But then when I saw your page on LinkedIn, I was just like, yo, she got a business. Because I know you've been doing coaching and everything. So when I saw Purpose Power, I was just like, yo, we really got something to talk about. And then with the Woman King coming out, I was just like, this everything is lining up perfectly. It's talking about women empowerment. I'm very happy that you are here and that you're my guest. Thank you so much. It is great to see you today.
I am so glad to be here and be your guest. I'm having a great time.
I appreciate it. Okay, so let's start off. I started talking about the book. Let's go ahead and talk about the book real quick. I don't have a copy. I haven't read a single word. I just when people have books, I want to support them because I like reading. My background is I'm an English major. So tell us about the book. If you can put it up to the camera so we can see
Yeah.
the cover and everything.
Yeah, let me grab one. It's backwards, huh?
Unity.
Yeah, Ancient
Ancient
Future
Future Unity.
Unity.
What is it about, and when did you start writing? Why did you want to write a book?
You know what? Okay, so this will tell you what it's about. Reclaim your roots, liberate your lineage, and live a legacy of love. Okay, so I had I had yet another big spiritual awakening in a retreat in Hawaii, and some things happened. Like some stuff was like for real happening. And one of the sisters who was with me on that retreat, I didn't know at the time, she is a publisher and has her own publishing company. And she came to me and said, Stacy, I'm putting together an anthology and I want to lift and amplify Black women's voices. I would
Okay.
love for you to share the story of like what happened in Hawaii because it's just powerful the way you share the story. And like my critical mind was like, oh, okay, yeah, I could just, tell somebody what happened. That's cool. But oh my God, Arvell, when we really started getting into it, I was like, oh, this is real. And I've already committed. It was one of the hardest things I have ever done in my life. I'm talking about super hard to be that transparent, that vulnerable, to peel off so many layers and know that, like, that's not my closest friend who's going to see that. Like, that's going to be people I don't even know, getting to know these very intimate parts of me. But I knew the mission of the book, and it's all about amplifying Black women's voices and helping the world to see us as human first.
Well,
Because women, and especially Black women, we still are not quite given the freedom to be human. Like we got to be strong. We got to be like we don't get to feel all the human emotions many times. So I'm about that, and I want to support that. So I stuck with it. I'm so glad I did. It was super hard though. Why did I write? I've always written, and I've always hid it, except when I was in a little singing group for a short period of time. I
hmm
wrote a lot of our original things and did our choreography. That was cool because it wasn't just me. Like I had my sisters with me. We do our harmony and all of that. This was a solo project, and it was my voice, my story, and that shook me. I was like, ooh, this is hard. It's really hard, but it did inspire me to dust off some old writing and repurpose it and like come out of that place of hiding. The reality is we all have a story to tell, and especially as women and especially as Black women, we are more powerful together sharing our stories when we have a platform and we make it safe for other women to do it too. So me like working through all of my ish in
hmm
order to get my story out there was very healing for me. And when one sister heals herself, she heals other sisters. So I just made it safe for
Message.
some other women to come forward and like, let me tell you my story. There's wisdom, there's medicine in it for us all.
What kind of feedback did you get once the book was published? Okay, before the world read it, when you submitted it, what was that like? What was the immediate reaction after you submitted it? And then what kind of feedback have you gotten from the readers?
Good question. So I was sitting right here and I was ready to hit submit on my chapter. And I said a prayer and I released it. I was like, this is something that was given to me as a gift. I don't own it. So I release it. And whatever they say, like if they say, yes, your chapter made it into the book, or nah, player, you ain't ready for this yet. Keep working on it. Like whatever the response was going to be, I got myself real good with it. And so I hit submit, and within an hour, the publisher reached out and she was like, damn, girl, yes, I can't wait for the world to read your story. And I was like, wait, does that mean I'm in? She's like, of course you're in. Like that's without a doubt. And that it's not that I needed that external validation, but it certainly felt good because this was something I had never done before. And she's a publisher. She reads people's stuff all the time. So to hear her say, we don't really have very many edits. Like we might just ask you about changing a couple of words here and there,
Wow.
but like we're ready to go. Your stuff is ready.
Wow.
And I had about 3 weeks to pull this together. Other women in the book, they started this right before COVID hit. And then COVID things, happened. So they had like a year to go through a whole process, mindset training and coaching, and like tell your story. It was like July. Stacey, you want to write this story? Yeah. Okay. Can you have it in 3 weeks? I was like, you mean like August 8th? Have it? She's like, yeah. Okay. She's like, just tell what you told me about your story. Just say that and whatever else you want people to know. And so getting the okay, getting the green light was great. When it dropped, I freaked out because like I submitted it and I was like, cool, it's done. I'm on to the next project. And then she kept coming back to all of us like, we're going to do a book drop. We're doing promotions. And I was like, oh crap, you mean I got to actually tell people I did this? I got to promote the book. This is real. People are really going to read our collective stories. Dang. All right. It was then that I got nervous. Like, oh, I don't know. It's too late now. The book is printed. They're publishing. It's going out. But I was so surprised that so many people, especially people I don't know, like my friends, my family, I know them. They're going to always like, yo, that was great, or like, not so much. I expect that. But people I do not know from all around the world, women in Australia, women in South Africa, women in Europe, women here in America, like
Yo, that's
literally
crazy.
reaching out to me
Yeah.
saying, I I resonate with your story. I know I'm not black. I know I didn't have a corporate life, but I feel you when you say this. Or look, I am black. Look, I did go through corporate. Thank you for sharing what we all suffer through. And that was like, this is what this was for. And that meant the world to me to hear how the book affected people, and in particular, my story.
Yes. What's up? Would you do another one if they ask you?
In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
Do you
Scared as
need a long
hell.
period of time like they got, or are you good with the 3 months?
You know what? My 3 weeks. I
Oh yeah.
um I would love the long period of time. That would be real good. Um, but yeah, she has asked me to participate in another anthology, and I wanted to do it. And it would have been like a long period of time. Like
Yeah.
we're having this come out 6 months later or a year later. I'm writing my PhD dissertation. I was like, too much on my plate. Can't do it now. But I would definitely do it again. I would definitely do a solo project of a whole book of whatever it is I'm going to write
Ooh,
about.
put it out there.
I'm claiming that. I am claiming that author identity that I was so afraid of when I was writing that book. I sit in that identity and claim it now.
Sit in it, claim it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Indie Show. It's your man Mastermind. I'm sitting here with my homie. It is Stacy Middlebrooks, author, and a whole lot more. We're going to transition to Mastermind Games, but we're going to come back because it's a whole lot more because we got to talk about purpose powered and a lot of other stuff. All right? Keep it here. Keep
Yes,
it locked.
sir.
It's time for Mastermind Games.
Let the games begin!
There we go. So this week's Mastermind Games is called Survey Says. All
Uh-oh.
right. And this is a Family Feud style game. You're going to have 8 chances to get the number one answer. All right.
Okay.
Your goal is to get at least 4. If you can get at least 4, you will defeat Mastermind. So
Okay.
the first
All
2
right.
episodes, everybody
Whew.
crapped out. All right. Everybody crapped out. No one has been able to defeat me. All right.
Okay. Let's go.
Just real quick. Jazzy says, dang, Stacy is a superwoman. So
Oh,
shout out. And
thank you,
she ain't even read
Jesse.
the book yet. We didn't even get deep into the conversation. All right. So number 1 in survey says, 100 people were surveyed, okay?
Wait. What kind of people? So I know how to
I
answer.
don't know. This is the type of people Family Feud survey. All right, so there's
Oh
900.
Lord. Okay.
Yes. All right, so use that in mind. All right, number one, name something people try to get out of. I'm gonna say it twice because this is an interactive show. I like the people to participate. Sometimes I'll be like, would you like to keep your answer? Or would you like to take the answer from the audience? It just varies, all right, depending on how I feel. So once again, name something people try to get out of.
Work.
Work. All right. I can honestly say work is not the last answer. All right.
Dang, that was very polite.
Yes. So it's up there. Let's see. Now, the people that are joining in, Mr. Brooks says tickets.
Yeah.
Sam says jury duty. J.
Uh-huh.
Kell says going out.
Uh-huh.
And Gunn says jury duty. So we got 2 jury duties out there. You said work. And we got tickets and going out. You want to keep yours or keep it going? Or take somebody else's answer? I'm feeling good about myself.
As you should. Um, I'm gonna go with mine, but it might just
Me-
be my jaded relationship with work for other people. I never wanted to be there,
All
so
right, then. It's in there. People have guessed. All right, so at the bottom of the barrel, I'm just going to start from the bottom. Family dinner, family event. All right,
okay.
debt. Moving
Oh,
on up to traffic tickets. Whoever said traffic tickets,
dang! I
sorry,
should have listened
sir.
to my husband.
No, only 6. Only 6 people said traffic tickets.
Oh,
Yeah, all right. After that, we're moving on up. Bad relationships.
mm.
Bills and taxes. 7 people said taxes. Oh, work with 18 people. But
That's
that's
not
not number
bad.
one. That's not number one.
Oh,
Number one answer is jury duty. Jury
what?
duty is the number
Okay,
one answer. Big shout outs to Heath Gunn and
I can
Sam
see that.
with jury duty. So, yes, I am in the lead. All right.
I can
Round
see it.
2. You ready? I'm
Yes.
feeling good. You have to get 4 in order to beat me. Name someone who has killed hundreds of people in his movies.
Oh, in his movies,
Wait, hold on. Mom Camp said sex.
she want to
Ma'am.
get out of sex.
Ma'am.
Alyssa. Oh wow.
Oh my
Ah,
goodness. Okay, here
that's
we go.
my
All
girl.
right. Next question. Wow. Okay, that's what I like. Y'all be
I gotta take a sip after
it
that one.
feels me. She had a lot of that wine too, I believe. All right. Name someone who has killed hundreds of people in his movies. This fool right here said Tarantino.
True.
All right.
Kill 100. Man. Um.
100 Family Feud style people have been
Oh,
surveyed.
so those people walking down the street. I don't know. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
All right. You said Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Heath Gunn says Tom Cruise. Sam
Yeah.
says Dirty Harry. I'm giving them one more moment before I lock it in. And we are locking it in because I like drama. I'm starting from the bottom. Mel Gibson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, John Wick and Rambo. Let me just get that on the screen real quick. John Wick and Rambo. And J. Kell says Arnold, not from Different Strokes, but Predator. This look, J. Kell has me dying every week. I love the man. Look,
That's
dude, that's my dog.
hilarious.
All right, here we go. Mel Gibson, Bruce Willis, Steven Seagal got 7. Clint Eastwood got 8. Did somebody say Clint Eastwood? Okay. Sly Stallone, 9 people said Sly. John Wayne, 9 people said John Wayne. The number one answer is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Boom. What? Boom. Yes.
Yay. I'm
Look,
happy.
I know, right? It shows.
Oh, okay.
So
Number
we're
three.
tied.
Imagine you hear a family member screaming and fill in the blank. All right. They don't say which family member. Just any family member. All right. They're going to scream the following. Y'all pay attention. Where's my blank? Somebody in your house is saying, where's my
Keys.
She says keys. All right, people. Where's my We're locking Stacy in with keys. What do you guys have to say? Give y'all a few moments. And it seems like everybody is saying keys. Gun says keys. Jordan says damn keys. BKM Brooks says keys. And you are stupid, Jordan says super suit. That was a great reference. I love it. Thank you very much. My wife says glasses. Where's my glasses? All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm not even gonna play around with y'all. All right, no one got the bad answers. Number 4 was glasses.
Okay.
Number 3, dinner, dessert. Number 2, cell phone. Number 1 answer is keys.
What I tell you.
Look,
See,
I don't
we
like the
know.
way this is
We know.
going. That's 2 in a row.
I
That's
need
2
you
in
to
a row.
love
Look
it.
now. Don't start dancing. Don't rub it in. Number 3, name a kind of place where you often get bored. Name a kind of place where you often get bored. And yes, I said the T in often. I just wanted to let y'all know I can say often or often. All right? It's my show. I do what I want to do. All right? Just answer the question.
I like the
Anything.
T because you see, I didn't have to take a note. What is a retrosexual? Oh, real true sex symbol. So thank you for the T. Get bored often.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
don't
let you
go
think about that
places where
because
I
in the
get
chat
bored.
room, everyone is going in on leftovers. So Jazzy said leftovers, and Jazzy said somebody always eat my food. All right,
um, so not for me, but for those 100 people out there.
yes.
Uh, yeah, for them, they
Uh-huh.
probably would say church.
All right, so locking in church. So everybody in the chat, Heath Gunn is saying church.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Kells is saying church. Hold on. There we go. Mom Camp says wallet. Jordan is saying work. Sam is saying church. My wife says church, school, work. Let me see. DMV for Jazzy. And Mr. Middlebrooks says church or office. The voting is now closed. And I'm just going to keep it 100. The number 1 answer is church with 36. Look, I'm feeling uncomfortable because she just done 3 in a row. And we still have 1, 2. We got 4 questions left. No.
Let's do it.
No, let's not. Let's start right now and
Let's
just tell me
do
the winner.
it. Oh, let's do it.
Name something a passenger in a car might wish the driver would stop doing. I'm going to say it again. Name something a passenger in a car might wish the driver would stop doing.
Texting, being on their phone.
She said texting, being on the phone. All right. Anybody else out there? I know there's a slight delay. The question one more time. Name something a passenger in a car might wish the driver would stop doing. All right. We got texting from the Guns. We have singing from Jordan. Looking at the phone from Sam. Middlebrooks, Mr. Middlebrooks says driving fast.
No, he ain't
Jay Kell says pumping the brakes. Jordan with the braking too hard. And Jazzy being mean, talking about she finna win. Quiet,
Yes,
stop.
Jazzy.
Look,
Yes,
nuh-uh.
Jazzy.
No, don't. We don't need that type of energy. It's called Mastrmynd Games. Look,
Mastermind got mastered. What?
look, speeding by
Oh,
my wife, and he's how many times I gonna answer? Look, he said drinking,
drinking.
and Jazzy says texting. I'm locking it right now. All
Drinking.
right. So, what was your answer?
Texting, being on the phone.
She said texting. All right. Let me see. What was the question? I don't remember the question. All right, cool. Here we go. Playing with the radio. I'm starting from the bottom. Now we're here. All right. That was 5. These 3 had 5 people. Playing with the radio, tailgating, and smoking. 5 each. All right. 7 people said swerving and weaving.
Mm.
14 people said talking or on the cell phone.
What?
Yes. 16 people said singing, and 24 people said speeding. Speeding is the number 1 answer. Womp, womp.
Boo, boo.
Yes, we have 3 more
All
left.
right.
I can still win this thing. Yes, it is not singing. Thank you for posting after the fact. We appreciate you. All right, look, the next question is, name something people do to dogs for their own good that dogs don't like. Once again, name something people do to dogs for their own good that dogs don't like.
I know a lot of stuff they do to dogs, but it's not for their own good.
Mm-hmm. I miss my
Like they
background. Look, we would have the thinking Jeopardy music right now.
ding ding
Crazy.
ding 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 ding. Well, I'm gonna say it's for their own good. Get them snipped, like chop them.
You said chop them?
Get them snipped.
Deneutering?
Yeah.
All right.
Or scraping the box out if you're a female dog.
I got you.
Spayed or neutered. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, there we go. Spayed and neutered. Just to go back real quick, Mr. Middlebrooks says, you always asking me to slow down.
Because this dude got us to Vegas in 2 hours.
I'm just saying, you got it wrong, and he throwing you under the bus. All right, good. Now that I've done that. Jazzy says grooming. Gun says clothing.
Yeah.
Neuter, Jordan. Put their face in poo. This dude, Sam. All right. You go look. And let me see. Bath by Mr. Middlebrooks. And let me see. Last but not least, pick them up. Who knows, man?
Right. All right. Who knows?
So what was your answer again?
Get them spayed or neutered.
That's right. That's right. All right. Let me see. Starting from the bottom, brush, train, walk on leash. All right. Those are the bad answers. Nobody said those. All right. Wait. Let me see. Mom said brush their teeth. No. And apparently Sam hates dogs because he's putting their face in poo. Let me see what else we got. Shots. 4 people said that. Take to the vet. 8 people said that. Mm-hmm. Neuter. 15 people said that. But bath is the number 1 answer. 47 people said bath, and I'm still in it.
I should have listened to him again.
I mean, he don't love him, he like him. Yes, I'm still in it. We have 2 questions to go. I'm feeling good about myself.
I'm gonna start listening to my husband. He didn't write.
Oh man, no, don't do that. Hey, name an activity at a summer camp. For all you summer camp folks out there, name an activity at summer camp.
I hated summer camp. I only went once.
Good. Be wrong.
I hated it.
Look, you still got a fan club. She talking about, come on, Stacy, you got this.
Jazzy, thank you.
I'm telling you.
Give me the answer. Give me the answer, Jazzy. An activity at summer camp. Like, could I say camping? Like outside, camping outdoors? or
Okay.
hiking or something like that.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
answer. So which one? Camping? I need a single answer.
Ah, we can't combine them.
No.
Uh, hiking.
Hiking. All right,
I
here we
don't like
go.
that answer.
Yeah, hey, good. But we locking it in. Well, I won't let you lock it in. All right. All right, here we go. We got swimming from Sam. We got basketball from Heath. We got nasty sleepovers from Jordan. J.
Dang.
Kell said archery, but F summer camp. Jazzy says getting up early as hell. And come on, man, pick one. He says boxing, LOL, swimming,
Ain't nobody
and
but you
then
boxing.
the big water balloon jump thing.
Nobody said hiking, huh?
Boxing.
Right.
And we never camped at summer camp. So, all right.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
what is your
Can I
answer?
change it?
You can.
Because all the little brochures show these kids swimming in a nasty, dirty lake, coming out smelling like wet dog. So I guess I'm gonna go with swimming.
Okay, she got it in just at the end. Mom Cam said canoeing.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Wait. What was your answer?
Tell me what the number one answer is, then I'll
No,
tell you
what's
my
your
answer.
answer? What's your answer?
I'm going with swimming.
She's going with swimming. Camping out is at the bottom with 2. Fishing, 2. Crafts, 2. Why didn't you keep your answer of hiking? 3 people said hiking.
What?
Yeah. Campfires, 3 people said camping. And yes, dog, she said wet dog. I almost hollered. I had to be professional. I had to keep it in. Boating and canoeing, 9 people.
Okay.
Sports, 22. So that boxing. If you would have
Okay.
said boxing, you would have had the second answer. The number one answer is swimming.
Ow. What?
The first person to beat Mastrmynd at Mastrmynd Games is Stace Middlebrooks, and she still has 1 question left.
Cheers to that.
Man, what is this? Anyway, last question. If you were going to be a contestant on Jeopardy, name a subject you'd study.
A subject I would study.
If she's going to be a contestant on Jeopardy, what subject should she study? I don't care because
right, like they ask a whole lot of history, world history.
God dang, history is the number one answer. What is this? What is this?
Yeah.
Everybody give Stacy a round of applause. We don't have sound effects today. Of all the shows, no sound effects. What is this? No, Sam, not world literature. It is history. This fool said books. Let me see the other answers. Computer,
history,
science, Greek, the Bible, movies, current events, geography, history. History is the number one answer. This dude says this is pure domination. She has gotten 5 out of the 8.
What?
Oh my gosh. DJ Two Fingers is stupid. He says foods that start with the letter Q.
What is a quince? Foods that start with the letter Q, Alex. I need to know foods that start with the letter Q.
There
Quince.
you go. Look, I'm loving this.
What is a quince?
We are having way too much fun. I haven't even gotten to the questions. Let's real quick, and we're going back to interviewing our one-on-one with Stacy. Stacy, you are pretty awesome. I appreciate your time. You know, you could be doing a whole lot of stuff, but you spending your Tuesday nights with me. I didn't think the show was gonna run this long, but I'm enjoying the conversation. You good?
I'm good. Thank
All
you.
right, cool.
Me too.
All right, so people are commenting. I think they're happy that I lost Mastrmynd Games. I'm not taking this well.
Yay!
Your cousin Terry is very happy for you. This fool right
Lady
here, I love seeing you lose. You suck. And Jazzy appreciated that throwback with Joe Rosie Perez. Right. All right. So tell us about your company. This is your company, right? Purpose Power. Tell us about Purpose Power because, like I said in the intro, what I read is you help heart-centered, spiritually grounded women leaders, especially Black women leaders, live and lead with purpose and power. What does that
Yes.
mean, and why and how did you come up with your company?
Yeah. So let me work backwards. I
Okay.
came up with my company because my one of my mentors, I used to work for her at Cisco. And when she left, and I was still there for like 3 or 4 years after her, but we kept having our one-on-ones every month. And she was like, "What are you doing? Like, stop already. Formalize and make yourself a company. You've left corporate already and you have continued to do the same work. You're like the virtual chief diversity officer for small to medium businesses. You're coaching executives. This is great, but that's not a real business. Like that's not sustainable. Create a company and choose. Like, are you going to really stay in the space of being like chief diversity officer and do that work? Create your company around it, start there. Or are you going to really double down on coaching? And she gave me a deadline. She said by the end of this year. That was 2020. So November 12th, I
People love giving you
filed my
deadlines.
papers. Right? I was like, but she was right. She was right. Because I was, yeah, I was not, yeah, I was hiding basically. But so I did. And then I got all caught up in, well, what do you call the company? Oh my gosh, this is a name. And so many people, so many other mentors are like, listen, that doesn't really matter. Nobody's really going to pay attention to the name of your company. And I'm glad I didn't listen to that because to me, that is important. My company is a reflection of who I am. And because I have a name that hardly anybody can pronounce because they see the way it's spelled, they can't spell it. Like names mean a whole lot to me. It's who you are. It is your identity. So I prayed on it. I did all the things and what I realized in my story was like I had all this authority, chief diversity officer, like whatever, all the things. So, but I was doing it their way. So I wasn't there really fulfilling my purpose. And although I had all this authority, I secretly felt very powerless.
Oh
And I
man.
said, no more. I do not want that for any other woman. I especially don't want that for my Black and Brown sisters. I'm really going to double down on the coaching side of my business. And I'm really on a mission to hold sisters by the hand and walk them back home to themselves so they can identify their purpose, live it, and then really lead from a place of power, no matter how much authority they have, but lead from that place of your inner power. That changes how you show up, it changes what you care about. And so, yeah, that's how the company came to be and why I chose the name and the timing of it.
So how do people reach out to you and say, "Hey, help me"? What are you coaching them to do?
Yeah. So this is going to sound like a tagline because it somewhat is for an event I have coming up, but basically, it is about helping women get free, like freeing themselves from all the ish the world heaps on you. Show up this way, talk this way, be this way, want these things, like all of that. Like they really are reaching out, and we do a lot of identity work. Like, who are you? Who are you beyond the title that you have at work, beyond your roles and hats you wear and all of that, mom, wife, partner, sister, friend, like who are you in your heart of hearts? Who are you called to be? Why are you here on this planet right now? What's the point of you? What is the point of you? We dig into all of that. And most of us, especially our brown and black sisters, we have abandoned our dreams because it became not safe for us to really even desire. I desire what I'm supposed to desire. I get a lot of ish done, and that's just how it is. And then you wake up and you're 40 and you're 50, and you're like, damn, what happened to my life? Where did my dreams go? Well, when we're not in alignment with our purpose, when we're not really going from our core values, it is hard to be a powerful presence in your life for yourself. And you find yourself being everything to everybody. And when is it time for you? So these women that come to me are usually women whose shoes I have walked in, and I can see it, like it's dripping off them. They're exhausted, they're tired, they are ready for something else, but they don't quite know what it is because they fear losing it all. Like if I really show up at work who I really am, if I really pursue my dreams, am I going to lose my marriage? Am I going to have a different relationship with my kids? Am I going to lose my friends? Like they know me as this. We get so comfortable being in everybody else's box that we're afraid of what it looks like when we bust out of all of that and like, this is who I am. And I don't get to be anybody other than that. So they're coming to me saying, I need this now. And it hurts too much to keep going this way.
If there's someone right now that needs your help and needs to sign up for some coaching and some consulting, how do they reach out? What's the process? What do they need to do right now?
Yeah. So the most the most popular way is really just people reaching out to me through the socials. So on Instagram, you can reach out either at Stacy, that's STACEMBKS, or at the company at Purpose Powered CC. You can go to my website, which is purposepoweredcc.com. Also on LinkedIn, Purpose Powered Coaching and Consulting, or my profile directly. People tend to just find me there and we start a conversation. So the first step is let's just talk. Let's just have a conversation. And I'm going to be really, really honest with you. If I really don't feel like I'm best fit to help you, I'm not here to just like take your money and then move on. No, because energetically, we're spending energy and time with each other. And I love what I do. So I want to love working with you. If it's not a good fit, I'm going to let you know. Like, this is not the best fit. And here's somebody else for you. But if it is a fit, then yeah, we get to work out what that looks like and we move forward together.
That is excellent. All right, this is the part of the show. Um, Let me see real quick. You got a shout out. It says, "Love you, Stacy. Great job for Mom Camp." All right, this
Thank you,
part of the show, I call
Melissa.
this segment Indie University. All right,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna ask you five. I'm keep it simple. All right, 5 questions. All right,
Okay.
for independent entrepreneurs such as yourself. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. What's the one misconception about owning your own business that people need to know the truth about?
You do a lot more work and it's so much harder than what we do when we clock in somewhere and clock out. People think, oh, I opened my own company. That was me. I opened my own company. I'm an only child. I get to do it my way. I'm gonna work when I want to and work with the people I want to work with. Yeah, let's go do it. Heck no. Mm-mm.
Heck
Uh-uh.
no.
Uh-uh. Because in corporate, like you got your marketing department, your IT department, your accounts payable, like everything is taken care of. Who gonna do that for you on your own? Like it's you. It's you. You're doing it all until you get to a place to be able to delegate and pay people to do that with you and for you. But then you have to make sure that they have bought into your vision and that they'll be good stewards of what you're trying to put out in the world. That's hard. It's very, very isolating.
All right. Does the fear of going it alone independently ever go away?
I don't think everybody has that fear. So I'm sure it does go away. For me, it wasn't the fear. That wasn't my fear. It was the fear of stepping out of somebody else's shadow. So, like in corporate, I can represent your brand, your product, your service. I can get on stage, talk to thousands. I can do all the things because it's not me. It's your product. It's your service. Like if people don't want it, cool. Like whatever. I'm still getting paid. Doesn't matter. I'm doing my thing. When it's you, your service, your product, you have to wear that identity and depersonalize it when people say, not for me. I'm like, oh, and you have to remember, it's not a rejection of self. Either A, they're not ready yet, or B, it really isn't a fit. And that's fine. I call it the caviar experience. Like, I hate caviar. I'm snooty. I'm real snooty. I hate caviar though. But just because I don't like it and I don't want it, it doesn't diminish its value
True.
at all.
True.
Everybody else still wants it, but it's for somebody else. So sometimes people gonna have a caviar experience with you and your business, and that is not something to be feared, and it can be overcome.
Nice. What's the greatest joy you've gained from starting your own business?
Sisterhood.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I know I just said it's very isolating, but when you connect with like-minded women who will hold you and support you and give you space to be completely vulnerable because they're going through exactly what you're going through, yeah, there's a certain sisterhood that gets built, that brings you so much joy and ignites your courage. But there are latent effects of that, like my marriage is better, my relationships are better, I'm better. But it's because I took that leap of faith to go it alone.
Okay. How do you get the world to notice you and your business? What's your marketing strategy?
You come on the indie show. What? Hello? That's what you do. um,
1,000 bonus points.
in short, I think you first have to be clear about what it is you want to put out into the world. And then you get real clear about your target audience and you get to know them so intimately, better than they know themselves. And you begin to speak their language and you go where they are. Like certain audiences are not on LinkedIn. So putting your messages out there, they're not going to bring people to you. Certain people are not going to be on Instagram or like wherever, but find out where they are and then just offer to help. Make offers to help people. They're either going to say yes or no. But if nobody knows what you're offering, you don't really have a business.
All right. Last question of Indie University. Someone watching this interview right now may be contemplating starting their own business. What advice would you give them?
Be very honest with yourself about what your expectations are. Be very, like, super, super honest with yourself about your expectations because there are a lot of illusions and it may not be for you. Just like college is not for everybody, military is not for everybody, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. So if you are not self-directed, self-motivated, self-affirmed, self-edified, I won't say may, this is not for you. Like it's just not because no one's going to follow behind you. Do this, now it's time to do that, make sure you have that. No, you're the one creating the vision, the strategy, the mission, executing it. Like it's you. And if you're not motivated on your own, if you're not directed enough to take care of what needs to be taken care of, it's either not going to work or you're going to lose yourself in the work. And that's a sacrifice your family and your loved ones should not have to pay because you didn't manage your expectations.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Stace Middlebrooks. Purpose,
Thank
power,
you.
consulting, and did I get that right? Oh no,
But
purpose,
it's good.
power, coaching, and consulting. I'm gonna get it right. Look,
Yes.
to show you love. Look, that was a great interview. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day for being a guest. Bravo to you for being the Mastrmynd Games winner.
That's probably my favorite part of the whole show.
You are special. Special. Look, we got shout outs. First of all, we got this is from these people right here. We shutting the show down, folks. Great advice from DJ Two Fingers. You're getting a whole bunch of love from your support system, Jazzy. We got Terry Williams. Arvell and Stacy tonight was great. Love how you vibe from each other. I know, right?
Right? It felt good. It felt good. It felt good.
It did. And look,
Oh
blast
no,
from the
it
past. L Noah
L
Noah.
Noah Noah. Yes, it's Stache up in here.
Yo, Mr. Middlebrooks says, awesome job, my love.
Thank you,
And
love.
JS1 is clapping. Jordan is saying, go Bills.
Yes,
Josh
Jordan.
Allen is my QB in my fantasy football. So I got to ride with the Bills. I wish
Look,
I had
I
the
got
defense.
you.
Look, my producer is very happy. He says she killed Indy University. Yes, she did. Yes, she
Thank
did. Don't be
you.
surprised if you see that floating around the internet because that was fire. All right,
Thank
Terry,
you.
Stacy, beautiful and smart. Let me see. Jay
Thank you.
Kell says this show stay dropping jewels. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. And oh, Josh Allen is my fantasy QB. All right, cool. All right,
Yes.
next part of the show is called The Last Word. Give me my flyer.
The last word.
All right, the last word and the last word. You get the last word, kick your shop, say whatever you want to. The floor is yours.
Oh, like anything? Anything?
Yeah, this is it. Last word is on you. What you gonna do?
I just want to let everybody know I saved a lot of money on my car insurance when I switched to
This shit
Geico.
right here.
I'm so happy to have had this opportunity. This was so much fun. I I really want to encourage and inspire any and everybody out there to at least explore your dream. Explore it. It may lead you into a business. It may lead you into a nonprofit. It may lead you into a different career, but at least explore it. Drop into your body long enough to feel your body's inner wisdom because it is there. We just shut it down. We numb, we procrastinate, we avoid, we do all the things. But like, really come home to yourself, figure out who you are. And watch, your soul will tell you exactly what you're here to do, exactly who you're here to be, because we spend so much time in the efforting and the doing and the doing and the doing. And that's not what it's about, y'all. It's about who you be. Who are you being in this world? And let all your doing flow from that. I promise you it's worth it. I promise you the world is waiting for you. You are worth it. Let us see exactly who you are and the gifts that you have to share in this world. So at least start to explore your dreams and come home to yourself. Your whole who you are is waiting on you.
Awesome. Awesome. Let me say, Jazzy says, this was very inspiring. Jay Kells is like, this show makes me want to do right. Great guests that inspire. Look, I want to thank JS1. Thank you for holding me down best you could. Let's get these things taken care of because I really wanted to hear your voice, your critiques, and the special effects. She deserves all the bells, the whistles, the hand claps, and everything, the horns, all of that stuff. This was a great episode. Hey, we made it do what it do. The vibe is real. The people they see it. It was good energy. It was really good seeing you. I got to shout out Stacy. You are awesome. I wish you nothing but continued success. Thank you for sharing all your love, light, and energy with the people out there. I hope they got at least 50% of it, if not more. All right. I hope they
Thank
got
you.
all of
Thank
it
you.
because you are amazing. And get the books. How can people get the book?
You can go to Amazon.
Okay.
It is on Amazon, Ancient Dash Future Unity. And let me know how to get a book to you so you can read the book, Arvo. You can read my story.
Already, you look. I got a collection. I
Yes.
got on my bookshelf. I have
Yes.
all the books from the guests I've had on the show.
I will make sure you get a book and please share it with the wonderful, beautiful Carmencita.
No doubt. Look, right, I'm going crazy because I have a bunny right now that is going through all of my groceries, and we got just went shopping, and the bunny is going through all the groceries that's sitting on the floor. I'm just like, can I wrap this up because the bunny is starting. Yo, where's going? Somebody get this bunny, please. This is crazy.
That's
All the crazy
hilarious.
stuff, y'all. Look,
Arvo, look, I know we gotta go, but I would be remiss if I didn't say I am
okay.
so super proud of you. I know you exemplify what I just said. Like, you didn't just explore your dream, like you claimed it. You like snatched it up and like, this is mine. And this is beautiful to see you doing what you love, being who you love being. I am so proud to have witnessed you from being a younger boy into a man, evolving into the indie show, evolving into an actor, like all of these things, watching you blossom and bloom and be a husband, be a father. This is like, it does my heart good. I'm so super proud of you.
Man, wow. I appreciate you. No, I really do. Now, thank you. Thank you very
You
much.
are
I
welcome.
love it. This and acting is what keeps me going. You know, I do the 9 to 5, keep the roof over my head, but when I'm on that stage, when I'm on set, I get a recharge. I do
Yeah.
radio. I feel free and I have fun. I'm doing this podcast, which is secretly a late night talk show.
Sure,
And
you're right.
I have a lot of fun. I get to talk to people like you. And then the people in the chat room who I don't know, some that I do, but the people that come and support, they feed me. Every comment that's in the chat room gives me life. And so I thank JS1 for creating the platform, because we've been rocking together for a minute now. So he understands I'll come up with an idea and he will bring it to life. And we work really well together. You know, when I did my first episode, I was telling everyone I was always working with someone. I did 2 other podcasts and I was like co-host, because in my mind, I was just like, I don't know if I'm ready to do my own show, right? I was just like, I don't talk a lot. I sit in the cut. I am, what's the word? I wouldn't say shy, but anyway, I can't think right now. And so during the pandemic, this idea for the indie show was just going around in my head, because I had the radio version of the indie show, but I wanted to do a podcast. And I guess, I don't know, it's for 6 months almost, I was creating this show in my head. And then it got to the point to where I got it down to how I wanted it. I presented it to JS1. We hit the ground running. And I just thank everyone who's been a part of it, continue to be a part of it, the musicians, everybody. I love you.
That's awesome. I love hearing your story. I'm so glad you're doing what you're doing. You are inspiring a whole lot of people. So I thank you.
Well, I thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all. We went on a tangent towards the end, but it was all love, and I appreciate it. Stacy, thank you. This will be on the podcast sometime tomorrow. This will also be on the YouTube page pretty soon. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in. Next week, I have an artist from Canada, Delon Arm. He is going to be on the show. Like I said before, when he told me that he recognized me from the House of Pain, I was just like, that is crazy. So I'm looking forward to talking to him, a whole bunch of other stuff. It's the Indie Show, all things indie. It's your man, Mastrmynd. Next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love y'all. Peace out.
Hey, yo, it's about that time, man. The Indie Show. My main man, Mastrmynd. The Indie Show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by Mastrmynd, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Major League, we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Major League, we envy, ain't no canceling this. And I'm